Hello, and here we are again for another episode of TGTS, bringing coverage of modern events, complaining about life, basically general chit-chat. Last week we covered jobs and robots. Robot jobs, what? If you missed episode 2, you can still catch it on YouTube. Lee Fable on Facebook, MLC Films Entertainment. Hello folks.
Hello Mike.
Back again, aren't we?
Back again,
episode 3.
Episode 3, it's gone quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Very quickly. I mean, it doesn't seem, 2 weeks ago that we were starting out with this.
Yeah, I mean, to us, things like, it's going quite quickly. For the fans, not so much. Oh God, when's it going to be next?
When's the next got to get my Netflix?
You have to wait at least a week for us to get it all together. God,
absolutely.
Impatient. Yeah. Cute though. Still that they're worrying about it.
Okay.
The tools that seen our last week's episode spoke about something that has such an impact on our lives. We didn't even think that we could live without it. Talking about social network.
See, if I was going to be a betting man, I was either going to go with food, or I was going to go with oxygen. But obviously, being in the 21st century, 2016, obviously negated by social network.
Yes, it's something we just live by now, isn't it?
It is. It's like the Matrix.
Anything you do in life, that is involved in it.
It is integration with everything.
Yeah.
Even your simple camera nowadays.
Yeah, just posting up some pictures, holiday snaps. Where you get the old knees in there with the background.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With the knees, you want to see where you are.
It's novel, isn't it? It's mostly women that do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like from the legs downwards, right? They're lovely, they've used their Venus razor, their favourite, and got all their hair.
You think being on holiday, you won't bother. I'm on holiday, I'm not going to shave.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They're not out to impress. Some are.
Which also really annoys me about their holidays. They go all the way abroad to lay down in the sun. What's that about?
Well, I would think, Michael, it's because we live in Britain and we don't really get much sun here.
Well, yeah, I understand they want to be out in the sun. That's why they go into another country. But they have to just sit there by the pool of the hotel, which they got from the brochure. Can't they just, explore the lands, explore the other countries?
I've got to admit, I would actually love to be in the sun.
Yeah.
Now, I don't actually mean the ball of sunshine in the sky. I actually mean a newspaper. But
what page that is?
Don't get titty in the newspaper anymore, do you?
Yeah. I mean, what else are we talking about? We're talking about Facebook, a bit of Twitter, which I'm quite new to.
Yeah. Welcome to Twitter.
Oh, thank you.
On behalf of everybody on Twitter, I don't know everyone personally, but I would say that everyone is happy to have you on board.
Thanks.
Your steadfast dedication to a very comedy approach with your tweets.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Quite enjoyable. I almost enjoy your sort of passive trolling of people, particularly I Will Smith.
I Will Smith, who misstood for the actual actor Will Smith.
That's an easy mistake to make. An easy mistake to make. Basketball player, actor, whatever. You might even be a baseball player. Who knows?
It's sportsman.
Well, I mean, speaking of Twitter, I feel that maybe we should do a shout out to
our biggest fan,
a recent Twitter follower, Raphael. He basically tweeted me about the episode last week where we were covering seagulls, and informed me on the red bit on their beak is actually the patch for baby seagulls to be fed by their parents. I'll tell you what, that's one thing I'm actually glad I mentioned last week, because I do enjoy learning something new, and I feel that's actually genuinely interesting.
I think that's people's problems. They want to be so smart, they're not willing to learn.
It's very true, isn't it?
They don't ask. They don't just talk to people about things. Just try to get that answer. They just believe they're right, and they just don't say anything.
But I feel that when I'm like 80 and senile, I think that chances are I will remember that fact, because I still will remember 2 grumpy 20-somethings and our grueling schedule of filming, and that being the first social interaction we've had on the show so far.
So you say you're a bit senile, your family comes here. Oh, these are your grandkids, who are they? Seagulls.
The red bit, it's not lipstick, alright? It's not because they've had a particularly ketchup chip.
No, Grandad, not the seagulls again.
I'm not even sure who you are, boy.
Somehow you turn into Matt Berry as you got a pull there.
Hello.
I mean, it's the end of the day, we are part of history with social fads. Obviously, back in the day when the telephone came to be, that was basically their sort of social network, communicating across the telephone. So that went down in history. Same thing for us. The internet, contacting each other, basically being nosy. I'm not going to lie, it is being nosy in people's lives, which is why I stuck to Facebook.
So what you're saying is it's digital curtain twitching.
Yeah, basically.
Everyone goes in their street.
Yeah.
Like, old woman looking from across the disapproving look as some young ladies left your house in the morning. Yes.
I've had that many of the time.
Yeah, we've all had that at some point or another. My days are long past, but
I mean, speaking of privacy, you obviously get those odds statuses as, that's such a bad day, or, he's such a prick. Something a little bit, like an enigma. You can't figure out what they're talking about.
Open-ended, yeah.
Yeah. And you got so many people that's, caring enough to comment, how are you, hope you're okay, and you don't get an answer back. They really annoy me. You go as far as putting on status, but you don't explain, you don't say, oh, thanks for, being supportive or anything like that. If you get a private message, fair enough. But why keep that private? You might as well keep the whole fucking thing private, really.
Well, do you know what? As much as I hate that, I also actually find it really funny because, particularly with girls that do it.
Yes.
Oh, men are pigs. I hate men. You're all as bad as each other, and you always get like some alpha or two putting a comment and saying, "I'm not."
Yeah.
I could treat you really nicely.
Yeah.
And then they don't message back. They don't put another comment on there. And then in my head, I'm laughing because she thinks you're a prick as well. Do you know what I mean? You don't stand a chance.
Or there's some, they're having doubts. Oh, maybe this guy's actually a good guy. He's saying he is. After I put about, it turns out he's not.
No.
Obviously.
And usually they're not.
The morning after, usually.
Absolutely.
Shame on them.
That's bad, dishonest.
Yeah.
Anyway, so while we're on the subject of Facebook, as sort of the first social network that's under our sort of microscope here, do you know what? I really, really hate baby pictures on Facebook.
Yeah?
I really do. I can live with one or two being, newborn baby put up when they've done something extraordinary, like learn how to walk, whatever they're wearing, their first set of Converse or whatever.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
But
big part of your life.
I don't want like 9 million status updates a day on how your child has grown like 0.1115 centimetres. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
No, I actually unsubscribe after a certain amount of time. I just don't want to be one of those that knows everything about a little family, when in reality, I've met the person posting like maybe once back in 1966. It's a particular point of non-understanding for me. I don't have children, and I don't want them, so I have no drive to see other people, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Also, I've got kids. I have posted a few pictures now and again. Mostly because it's like a free hard drive, really.
Yeah, no, that's what Flickr's for.
Flickr?
You Flickr is where you store every image that you want. Look at your face. It's like discovery.
Yeah,
discovery.
I really am. I'm literally learning new ones every day.
Yeah, no,
knew Twitter, never went onto it. Now
Flickr's more a private one, where you can post your photos up, and they can be for your own private viewing. You could even store your nudes up there if you want.
Really?
Yeah, pick the best one to send somebody.
Wow.
But I'm looking particularly good there.
So nobody can go through my profile and see pictures of you then?
No, that's it. The nudes that I've sent you, no one will have them. So
fantastic.
You can store them there.
And never lose them?
No, never lose them.
Oh.
So you stop posting to Facebook now. But
yes.
It's...
But that means, naked phobes for life.
Absolutely. That's actually a club. People petition for this sort of thing. Naked phobes for life. The banners. Petitioning.
Do you feel things like Facebook, people have a different personality, they show their true colours over Facebook than they would have in real life, like face to face?
No.
I kind of get it with racism. You can really see people come out of the woodwork with that.
Oh, right, yeah. It's funny because I forget about these things sometimes. I forget the the sort of you're referring to things like the Britain First pages and things like that.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah,
but you can see when people like a particular statement that's on there and stuff like that, like, you know, send X race back to their own country or whatever, or old woman flies a flag for Great Britain, gets told by a Muslim to take it down or whatever, and you know it's bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolute bullshit. People pull out their social networking pitchfork, don't they?
Yeah.
And you know, they're like, oh, let's go storm the castle and get all these people out of the country.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, also like a jokey picture. You know me, I find anything funny. I can make things that's not funny. You know, that's where I work.
Are you the one that creates all the photos of Harambe the gorilla?
Maybe. But I saw a picture of like, you know, a little toy doll dressed as a Muslim.
Right.
So it blows up themselves.
Oh.
Why? This is what Muslims do. You know, do they just blow up unexpectedly?
Spontaneous combustion. But I tell you,
Yeah.
talking about that, I was hoping you were going to go in the direction of that. You'd seen the action figure of the Paul Walker Fast and Furious action.
I did. I found that funny. It was really funny.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, the plant corpse.
Dark. Love it.
But it's you know, obviously terrorists is not a good thing, but to call them Muslims, they expect all Muslims to be that in that one little group is idiotic.
I sort of akin it to football fans. You see all this violence that goes on around football. And if we were going to take every football fan, put them in the same category as your lager swilling, we was robbed generation that go around clubbing someone round the face with a bottle.
Yeah, we played alright. You didn't play it. Oh, you stood in the fucking crowd.
Yeah, you weren't even there. Even there. And it's like the ones with Plymouth Argyle. Where like, oh, you know, we played absolutely rubbish at the weekend. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were a player. And to be honest,
many players.
Moreover, I don't think you were even at the stage.
Exactly,
you were at work, Jeff. All right, so don't.
It's not an actual Jeff, though, is it?
It's not a no. Just for purposes of the podcast, I don't actually know anyone called Jeff. So
I do. So yeah, well,
that's Jeff.
Right.
the old spelling of Jeff, not the sort of hipster new one. Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff.
Whoever you are, if I've offended you with the new age hipster comment, sorry.
It's, you know, it's weird you're talking about you know, the football fans, because you know how
it's not weird, it's annoying.
What I find funny is you know, they can be quite racist. You know, go back to your own country, blah blah blah. When it comes to football players, they're okay with it. They're okay with being foreign. You know, they can say a name perfectly as well. You know, I don't understand that.
I don't.
You know, hate foreigners coming over the country, but play football. We'll give you millions of pounds just to play in our team. You know, that doesn't make sense to me. Surely foreign's foreign, right? Why is there? Oh, if they can kick a ball, they're fine.
Well, I tell you what, I'm so uneducated when it comes to football.
Yeah.
I remember years ago when you had Ronaldo and Ronaldinho. Yeah, right.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I used to get the two confused all the time. I'm like, who's this guy then?
Yeah.
That's Ronaldinho. Ronaldo? No, Ronaldinho. What? I don't understand.
You know me, I'm really bad at names. Like, I can't remember the easiest names sometimes. So quite long names, like, you know, foreign names, I really don't know. You know, but how do racist football fans know these people so well? You know, and they're so happy that they're playing for the team, winning goals.
Live and breathe football. Green Army.
You know, just really doesn't make sense to me.
I'll tell you what, these people strike me as a very similar breed of person that will use the terms little family on Facebook, as I sort of just went into with sort of my opening thing there, and proud mummy. Do you know what? These sort of terms have only really come about since the invention of social media. I mean, I can't recall these terms being around for a long time. Phrases like "love my little family" bug me. The word "little" I think is actually negative, and it's a sobering word used to often downplay something.
Yes.
For example, "I love your little beard," or "I love your little haircut."
Why did you look at me when you said that?
Well, because I'm animated. I'm an animated person. I don't want to just keep looking at the wall. I want to look at you because I'm talking to you.
Okay, right.
Okay, so there's... Interrupt me. It's the same, you know, same right here, little family. Just call it family, little or pissing not. You know, it'd be little, large, humongous. Don't care. Don't call it Little Family. Okay? So,
And the same with my little family as well. I had to throw in there.
you're so funny, Michael.
Oh,
That's why we get along. But, you know, I tell you another thing that I really hate. You know, those posts that come up, give us a like if you think One Direction are cute. Scroll past and you're going to die in 5 minutes. What the fuck?
yeah. I hate them ones. You know, share if you hate cancer. Ignore it if you love cancer.
Yeah.
Why do you love cancer?
Yeah, well, I feel bad. I want to scroll past this, but I feel I'm a prisoner, trapped in my newsfeed there, because I'm just like, God, what do I do? Especially once it count down. If you don't repost this in 5 minutes, then chances are you're going to be in a plane crash scene.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, shit, what
And
do I do?
Share this picture of money to get money.
Oh,
Does that happen?
I love that.
Does that happen?
Like and share for your chat to win this exclusive toenail. People actually forfeit every single time, don't they? Is there even a prize? No. Do you even want someone's foot clipping? For Pete's sake, have some self-respect.
Yes, definitely. I mean, if they can prove that you can share a picture 1,000 times and it'll cure cancer, I'm all for that.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's not. It's just to get people to share their picture. That's all it is.
If the capacitors and electrodes in my computer tasking me to click the share button on my mouse cursor are helping towards research with cancer, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
And when to do it? Is it proven?
But it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Research and science does that.
It doesn't.
I mean, you got other ones that, you know, Dino Boy, like for prayer.
Oh,
But you
God.
could actually pray for him instead of just liking it. I mean, what are they going to do? Oh, look at this picture here, like for a prayer. Look at that, 100,000 likes, brilliant. Am I better? No, you're still dying, mate. You know, it's just a picture on Facebook, but people liked it.
I can only imagine Ricky Gervais would have some things to say about that.
Maybe.
He's all for praying, isn't he? I'll tell you one thing I absolutely fucking hate.
It's not Ricky Gervais and his.
No, I'm actually quite a fan of Ricky Gervais. Not when he's banging on about religion and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I like it when he's funny. But I think one thing... Andy Millman for the win. I absolutely fucking hate those girls that post at the Marilyn Monroe quotes.
Yes.
Right? So, you know, where it's something like, you've been a fucking moody bitch, and if you want this beauty, you're going to have to put up with it. Yet half these girls are sluts who want to be princesses, showing about how a man should be this and should be that. How about not opening your legs on night one, and a decent one will come along?
Wow, this is getting grumpier by the minute.
I do, you know, it's being, when you're on social networking for a certain amount of time, there's going to come a time where there's no new material and everything's coming full circle.
Which I hate. I hate repetitive enough, and that's all I see on Facebook.
I know, I mean, I think less Marilyn Monroe quotes, more funny memes about Harrenby. Yeah, or Paul Walker, whatever. Right. Poor Walker.
Poor Walker.
Poor Walker.
No, yeah, tell you what, with celebrities as well, one thing I really hate, hasn't happened to Ricky Gervais yet, which is I'm happy about, it's people pretending that they're dead.
Oh my God, yeah. How many times has Jackie Chan died this year?
Oh God.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I've seen him in a movie that he looks quite well.
Yeah.
He's always dying all the
I
time.
sometimes take to IMDb or Wikipedia to check the film.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when was this made? And I'll be thinking, well, I'm sure, you know, someone shared John Doe shared the other day that Jackie Chan died in 2013, and you check it again, he died in 2014, died again in 2015. He's not had much luck, is he?
No.
With this dying thing.
But yeah, everybody got Morgan Freeman. A couple of days ago, Will Smith's son. Not I, Will Smith.
Not I, Will Smith.
Will Smith's son.
The real Will Smith.
Yeah.
No, okay. So which
real
one's this?
Men in Black. The film.
Wow.
I Robot.
Are you a football fan?
Yeah, once you click on it, you got to allow something for access to your page. I was like, no.
Oh, I hate that.
Skipped out of that. Went through Google. No, he's still alive. He's still alive. It's just funny. It's just funny to people. You know?
Someone sat there and thought this up. Maybe, I don't know whether they have their fingers like the National Lottery logo. Their fingers together. I fucking hope they die. God.
Maybe, but if it's purely for comedy, it's not funny. Think of something that is funny.
It's not funny at all. It's not funny. People shouldn't be joking about celebrity deaths like that. Wow. Paul Walker. 3 shout-outs, eh? He'd be proud of this, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. Well, that's one movie I hated, though, his last one. Fast and Furious. It was awful.
Was it?
Yeah, I think people liked it just because he was dead. Honestly, I swear to God. You know, it was poor script. It was just shit going on. It just, none of it made really much sense to me. And people say, yeah, great film. It's not. It's not.
Oh, I'll tell you what that song did my head in that was in it. You know, that's dedicated to Walker. It's been a long day without you, my friend. I fucking hate that track.
That was beautiful.
And I know, that's it. NYC presents the album 2016. Alright. Okay, it's available on cassette and LP later this year. But yeah, I mean, I hate the song. I'm not really enamoured with the franchise, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed the first one, and one of the newer ones was okay. It's entertaining. You know, it's what I like entertaining, but I wouldn't say it's a great film.
I think in a future episode I'd actually like to cover films and actors. I mean, what I would like to say, sort of as a little taster for this, that if you ever want to kill a franchise off, I found that you either have Joel Kinnaman in it, who played the 2014 RoboCop, or you have Jay Courtney, because he has a real skill at killing off franchises. Like this, Terminator, Die Hard, and he's in Suicide Squad as well. That got real rave reviews, didn't it?
Yeah, didn't it, Jess? I was a bit surprised, actually. I thought it had done really well, despite it being a good film or not. I thought people would have just loved it so much because of what it is, but no, such bad reviews.
I think, let's face facts, that Margot Robbie, I think, is probably the one saving grace. I think not dressed as Harley Quinn. Grow up.
Oh God!
It's more the actress herself, because she is incredibly attractive. So moving back to social networks, away from actors for a minute. I'll tell you another thing that really gets me. This probably doesn't affect you as much as it does me. Is people selling cars on Facebook. When did that start becoming a thing? When did Facebook become Auto Trader? Have you seen like some of the spelling and grammar that is, it's almost like it's digitally written in crayon, right? When people are saying so, honestly, I will not deal with anyone who can't fucking string together a paragraph to sell me their car.
It could be the Little Family writing that.
Little Family, yeah. That's it. It could very well be them. These wankers that write in the comments part as well, saying PMU. Just put, I've messaged you stupid bastard.
Oh, I can't stand it. You know what I mean?
PMU.
I hate abbreviating it to such letters. Most of the time, what's that? I really don't know what that is.
PMU.
It took me a long time to laugh out loud.
I thought it was lots of love. That's what I thought, man. I was like, oh, brilliant.
I thought it was abbreviation. I was like, what's low? Yeah, don't know what this is.
No,
I don't know.
I learned of that one in AD 2004.
It was about
and I've refrained from using it ever since. Lol. Oh, there we go. That feels liberating.
Well,
yeah. I must admit, when you see Laugh Out Loud written, I love how people are a bit nervous about their status update. So they put ... LOL at the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm joking, alright?
Yeah.
So don't put a comment being nasty to me.
It is, yeah. It's putting something, daring to put something, and laugh out loud, just in case someone has a problem with it. In case I can't wear my way out, I was only joking.
Yeah, only joking. Yeah. Come on then. Only joking. But I tell you what, with sensitivity on Facebook, I think one thing that we should definitely be looking at here is those posts that crop up every now and again. The one where you have the quote goes like, "Remember the girl that you called fat yesterday? She starved herself to death. That kid you called a faggot killed himself last night. That boy you pushed in the hallway, he fell for a pane of glass. That old woman you called a dinosaur died of Jurassic syndrome this morning." I get the message is powerful and bullying. I get that.
Yeah.
But it really winds me up seeing it cropping up from time to time again. If you post it on Facebook, you must be friends with someone who you're hoping to see it, right? So alternatively, rather than being passively aggressive with sharing this thing, just go on there, we'll call him a cunt.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, has it worked? Has it stopped bullying? So bully out there going, I've been an absolute fool.
I've seen it on
reading
Facebook.
these. Oh, what am I doing in my life?
I'll definitely take that box.
I'm gonna hug that kid tomorrow that I beat up. Start with that, and I'll carry on being a nice guy because of his status.
Yeah. I didn't even realise that little Jimmy had fallen through that pane of glass. I was in a rush. He was stood there. I pushed him. It was actually an accident, but I ticked the boxes for all the rest of them because I have called that girl fat. In fact, this is written about me. So I'm a changed man from tomorrow. No, it's not how it works. Irritating.
Yeah.
So if you are listening and you're one of these people that does share it, please stop. That's
Just stop.
I don't think we have to do like an ad campaign. We're campaigning against the stopping of these bullying posts being put on Facebook.
Mm.
For just 5 minutes of extra thought, you can not post these updates.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, a social network anyway. Is there anything else you want to discuss? Anyone throw in there? I mean, we can't get too offensive. I mean, I can go on.
One thing I do want to sort of talk about is Instagram.
Yeah.
You're on Instagram, aren't you?
Yeah. I did that for a while. I'm not really. I don't do it every day.
No.
Every week even. I'll do it now and again.
Yeah.
Mostly just when I want to change the colour of the picture and make it a bit more snazzier.
Michael Langabir talking like it's a drug. I do it, not once a week, maybe once a month.
Yeah, I'm not addicted to this.
Blow away the cobwebs. Just a bit of whiz. But yeah, with Instagram, it's going the same way as Facebook, in my opinion. I said it's because it's just bloody people uploading the same pose of their fucking head all the time. Honestly, where it's done in a compact area, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Facebook is, I call it quite a wide social network. So you've got quite a big page that you can soak up your pictures with. Instagram's different. It is just squares of photos that you've uploaded, right? And you have particularly girls just taking pictures of their faces. And the funny thing is, there's going to be like 200 thirsty alphas are going to like the photos. I don't get the glorification.
Right.
I mean, I upload photos of my various cars, right?
Yeah.
And the occasional night out, a group of friends, and the rare selfie thrown in, right? Just in the mix.
Yeah.
But I find people just upload their own cabbage each and every time. It's tiresome, uninspiring, and plain dull. I just browse for cat videos. These days, cats and cars and cats. What I'm interested in. That's that is my bread and butter. Cat videos. I love little kittens and shit.
Yeah. Well, funny ones or just.
No, just kittens being cute.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I've always been a cat person.
Yeah, I'll sit there and you've got two little kittens
the only person I know to root for Tom in Tom and Jerry.
Yes, absolutely. Let the underdog win. Come on. It's
The thing is about the selfies that women take. Don't see their forehead.
You don't, do you?
No, because they don't want to cut out a particular spot on their chest. So they got to cut out their foreheads. What's that?
Yeah, absolutely. But then I love the girls that you get who do the classy act, where they upload a photo of looking straight down their top.
Yeah, it's a little bit high, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It was done from up above.
Which we should have for our next episode. I think the picture was still with a nice high one. Maybe put our tops down a little bit.
Absolutely.
Cut out on the forehead. So you don't need that.
A little bit of booby. But, and then you'll have 200 people like it, and you'll always get, say, 10 of those people who go the extra step and put a comment there saying, "Oh, I love this," "Oh, look at that view," and they do like the little emoji face with the two hearts in the eyes,
Yeah.
But then the girl will be like, oh my god, the perverts commenting on it. You put that photo up. What did you expect?
You could have cut that better out.
Could have.
You can crop it, can't you?
Yeah, you can crop the image.
Yeah.
You can edit the image. You can do it on your phone. Your phone is almost as powerful as Photoshop these days. So you could have edited this out, but then they come across all classy and shit, don't they? You're not classy at all. You're not classy. You knew exactly what the reaction you were going to get. You knew that this is what happens, that men will instantly home in on a bit of cleavage.
Yeah.
But then you always have one who is a secret snake in the grass. Who, but your eyes are absolutely lovely. And so,
Oh
don't lie, you're not
yeah,
looking at
come
her
on,
eyes.
mate. We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Being a nice guy. A bit closer to the chest area.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we sorted out Facebook and Twitter and Flickbean, whatever it's called.
Flickbean.
Flickbean for the pictures. Yeah, anything you else want to cover up?
I think probably one more thing with Facebook while I'm on.
Still on the Facebook.
Well, yeah, just while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Something that's going around is the secret status updates, which is 12 and proud, or 1 and proud.
What's this?
I don't know. I've got no idea.
Ooh.
I think it's like some secret Illuminati in Facebook that's being shared around. I don't know what the hell it is. Another one that I don't understand
Right.
is when people put the status update of sometimes I like to wrap myself in foil, smother myself in caramel, and stick a biscuit on my bum and pretend I'm a Twix. Or words to that effect. Stop attention seeking, because I can only assume that's what it's for. You know, you're gauging who looks at your status. Ask yourself this: are you laughing? No. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. For fuck's sake. Oh dear, that's my social networking rant done.
Yeah,
I feel
seamless.
detoxed. I feel good. I'm feeling strong, sexy, confident.
Sexy and confident.
That's everything.
You look it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking radiant. I'm going to say you can't see it here because obviously you're listening, but it is a picture.
Just imagine it. Imagine a sexy Forbes.
You don't need to imagine it. You can see it every time when you see me in the street. It's okay. Not narcissistic behaviour at all. It's just self-confidence, if anything.
We're still up for episode 4 though, aren't we?
Easy there with season 4.
I know, I was a bit ahead of myself.
Yeah,
then.
absolutely.
Ooh.
Travelling through the future.
I think I got a few people excited then.
I think you did, definitely. I think there was some moist underwear going on there,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They might have waited for like a box set or something then. We don't want that to happen.
Absolutely. Don't wait for the box set. Wait for the cassette later on this year. Also, make sure you're not one of these people that was posting the Back to the Future status update a couple of years ago, okay? We're not time travelling or anything like that. And don't be fooled by the fact that someone was doctoring the image every year to make it that year.
Didn't that annoy you when, what it said on the display in Back to the Future, that date? Oh, that day today. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it didn't excite me. So, okay. So we finally caught up to that year of the future, and it's not the same. It's not flying cars. Oh no.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Really annoyed me.
And that day was actually last year, I think.
Yeah, it was
the
last year, yeah.
legitimate day
2015,
was, last year, October 12th.
I think so, yeah.
12th of 2015, yeah. Not 2014, not 13, 12, 11, 10.
Yeah.
Okay? So whoever was sharing the image around that was photoshopped could have a little cookie, well done, but joke time's over, you can't do it anymore now.
Yeah.
Alright? It's been and gone.
But yeah, it
like-
really irritated me. It's, I mean, they didn't do that for Terminator 2. I mean,
I
it's
was
only-
just about to say that.
Was it 5 years after? Something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
I was just about to say that. Imagine my disappointment twice when not only the Back to the Future image was doctored, that August 29th, 1997, Judgment Day didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay? So, disappointing.
Yeah.
It's 20 years next year.
But yeah, sort of stuff like that I don't like seeing on Facebook. I don't like seeing racist stuff unless it's actually funny, but not in a racist way.
Funny racism.
Yeah, just kind of like making a joke about racism sort of thing. Not actually making being racist the joke, like, this Muslim bill blows up. It wasn't funny to me.
I find the humour of black people actually quite funny towards their own race. I actually find that quite funny when people post something. I've got a few black friends on Facebook, and when they will use the N word in the context of how they would communicate with themselves, in sort of the slang term way rather than the offensive way. I actually find that quite amusing. I find it quite amusing when that's in like a meme or a post or something like that. In the racist way,
I liked the Bill Cosby ones.
Bill Cosby.
Oh,
yeah.
If you have to have a favourite rapist, it's Bill Cosby.
Root for your favourite rapist now. Okay.
I suppose none of you have a favourite rapist, do you? No, sort it out. I got one.
Definitely. I just imagine Ian Watkins isn't on the list anyway.
No, that's a bit too far.
A little too far. Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, that's social fads. Trying to get off the subject now. Trying to avoid it.
Social fads. Is that what this episode's called, is it?
Oh, we can call it that. I mean, social network. So it is a fad.
Okay.
Everyday occurrence, really, isn't it?
It is. Do you reckon this is going to stop people doing what they do on Facebook?
No.
Do you think the people are going to turn around and say, oh shit, 2 grumpy 20-something said that this annoys them, I'm going to stop doing it?
No.
2 voices in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. If anything, running against it rather than with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everything we literally just talked about. I mean, all the annoying things like share this if you hate cancer, expecting it to win. We're not going to win either. So.
Were you talking about the World Cup?
World Cup.
You said we weren't going to win.
Oh, right. Because we're a part of it.
Yeah. Sorry if that's a subject for anybody. I didn't.
Wasn't it the Euros? Is that what you're thinking, right?
No, I was thinking of the World Cup. It was 2014, wasn't it?
No, you lost me, mate. I'm not a football fan.
No, evidently.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Every 4 years, I know that.
Alright.
So 4 years of freedom.
Well, no, because you have like the gash like the Olympics and stuff in between
Oh,
now, don't you?
fucking Olympics. That's
Yeah.
back again, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Rio the sun.
You ever see any?
Good for them.
You ever see any Olympic posts on Facebook?
Not yet,
Really?
no. When is it? Is it this year, next year?
I'm pretty sure it's this year, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have quite a few Olympic personalities from down this end of the world.
I suppose more supportive if it stays in your country. When it's in Rio, nobody really cares.
True.
That's what you're saying.
They've got a nice big statue there, though, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's in the middle of nowhere, though.
Is that Jesus?
Is it?
Jesus?
No, I don't think
It's
so.
in Rio, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
No? What's
No.
the statue of?
Better not get into religion, have we?
Why not?
Just in case Ricky Gervais ever listens to this.
It's not Jesus.
3 times.
He wasn't 15 foot tall.
3 times one podcast, Ricky Gervais gets mentioned. If we actually tweet Ricky Gervais,
Yeah.
do you reckon you might retweet this?
Maybe he's got something to say about
Hopefully.
vision.
Because I usually find when he's involved in something or directly referenced, he'll retweet it. Anything else he's not interested in. Good,
I wouldn't mind.
Good on you, Ricky.
Maybe his next film where he is actually religious, not an atheist. You know, that I wouldn't mind seeing. You know, kind of throws off his acting abilities a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I must admit, I'd like to see a good film that he covers religion in.
Good film. Just a good film for him. That's all I'm asking for.
Well, I mean, I think actually what you're referring to is the invention of lying, but
I really enjoyed that.
better than Ghost Town,
It wasn't so
wasn't
much atheist. It was just no lies, no God exists. That's what he's basically saying.
it? So,
Yeah.
very much a feather from his own cap with his beliefs there.
But yeah, so much of him being an atheist. It'd be nice to see him as somebody religious. You know, a vicar or something.
But yeah, that's it. I
Vicar
mean,
Dibley, maybe.
I suppose on that bombshell, but hang on, not on that bombshell. I don't really, I don't really want to get into my 40s or 50s and then be working for the BBC and end up punching somebody. So, yeah, we'll edit that bit out later. Anyway, I think it's probably best that we leave the podcast there, looking maybe too much into celebrities, which I'd really like to cover in a future episode as a whole feature. So basically, I've been Forbes London. Basically, I've been.
Yeah, I've been always Michael Langevia. I mean,
Don't
since
ever change.
I was born.
Don't ever change. It's a successful recipe.
Hmm.
It's enjoyable. It's easy on the palate. Easy on the eye. You keep with what you've got, sister.
Thank you. And you keep being basic Forbes London.
I will. Basic
Okay.
Force on and out.
See ya.